Hi, this is Derek Wilson with CDO Advisors, and today I want to talk to you about how you can improve your operations with automated reporting. I've done a lot of work with clients that are struggling to get better value from their data. They've got lots of it. They have lots of people pulling data manually, but they're still not getting it into the hands of the people that need it. So that's what this video is going to talk about. So I'm going to keep it short. I do have some examples of what you can do to automate your reporting, get better information from data visualizations. So does this sound like you? You have plenty of data, but you're still finding yourself lacking information. You have lots of reports that are being manually produced, and your team is spending more time gathering the data than they actually analyze it. And that's a common theme of customers I've worked with in the past, that they're really just spending most of their time trying to get to the data, and they have very little time left because they're on to the next week or the next month end, so on and so forth. So they really don't have time to analyze the data to make improvements, and they're really not doing a lot with the data other than reporting it as retroactive numbers. Do you want online dashboards and self-service reports, but you're limited with your OpEx, or you don't have a large CapEx expense for that? You'd like to get improvements in your reporting in weeks and not months to actually improve how you leverage data to improve your business operations. Do you have business KPIs and metrics that everybody can easily see, monitor, and track during the month to know if you're ahead of your KPIs, behind your KPIs? Are your metrics looking better this month compared to last month? Or is that something that only a few people can see because it takes so long to pull that information? Also, do you have lack of automated reporting? Is most of your reports still in the hands of somebody pulling it into Excel, CSV files, and then emailing that around to people to see what the numbers are on a Friday or a Monday? Also, do you have a single source of access for all your reporting? Like, does everybody know where to go to get your reports, or is your reporting spread around your organization in Excel files? They go to an application for one type of report, they go to a different application for another type of report. They're downloading that, trying to mash it up to get to a single view of your reports. Those are all common challenges of customers that I've worked with in the past. So you're not alone. There's a lot of companies out there with those same type challenges. So if you're looking for quicker solutions, better insights from your data, improved reporting, dashboards, and analytics, and want to enable self-service reporting analytics within your department or company, that's exactly who we help and what this video is for. So we can either provide staff augmentation to your company. We can help just if you need some expert advice on small projects to get information out there. How should you do something? We can do that. If you need a tactical solution for your division or department, we help with those as well. And if you really just have a bottleneck around the limited skilled employees that can create and manage the reports, absolutely, that's where we help. So I'm going to show you a few examples of how you can use the information that you probably already have and transform that into an online dashboard that can be automated as much as possible to improve how your employees can actually leverage their data. So a lot of the things I just spoke to you about are provided here in these slides. I'm not going to reread the slides, but I did want to put them out there. So if you want to watch the video and look at the points without having to write everything down, you've got it. So my name's Derek Wilson. I own a company called CDO Advisors, and this is how to improve your operations with automated reporting. A little bit about me. I founded the company in 2017. I've got over 23 years of experience with database, enterprise reporting, and IT operations. I've published 2 different books, frequent speaker at conferences, and articles that are out on the web. So in your current state, if you've got a lot of reports that are being emailed to Excel files, making decisions is taking way too long. Like I said, you don't have a single place. You don't have a single place to view your data. Your KPIs are hard to track. You have limited visibility for your staff to monitor critical data and metrics. And you don't know if your leaders are focused on the data that you need them to be focused on. That's a common thing that a lot of my clients deal with. And here are some of the ways that we help them. So example number one is taking just your Excel data that you have now to an online dashboard with Power BI. So I'm going to switch over and show you how that looks. So this is Power BI. This is for my company workspace. So I've got a lot of samples and things out here. But this is how it works, right? If you're a user and you want to get your information out to your staff, they all go to one spot. It's app.powerbi.com. Your company purchases a license for each person that needs to be out there. And then you can go out as a user and click on different apps. So here I've got just different ones built out. And you can see this is all information that's, I've got different reports that are within that folder. I'm going to look at this retail sales. And this particular report that you see here actually is driven from an Excel data file. So everything that you see here, all the interactivity where I can come in and if I want to look at my customer segment by consumer, by region, sales by category, what did I sell in technology, see everything's interactive and very easy to understand the relationships of what's been sold to depending on what I'm looking at. So if I want to see how did my East region, right, here are the locations that are selling in the East region, these are the different customer segments that they're doing. I can also look at my products, last year versus this year, sales, last year, total quantity versus this year. I've got product information. If I want to look at something, just that, I can filter on that. And again, all of this was built specifically from an Excel file. One of the ways that we help customers quickly is we look at the information that they're already getting from Excel, and then we take that information and put it into an online dashboard like this. And you're really driving your online reporting from a process that already exists with an Excel or a CSV file. So we're not having to spend a lot of time on trying to build out a data warehouse or some other type of long-term approach. You're really just trying to go from, I've got all this data that's great, it's already in a file. How do I make that shareable for everybody? So again, as you can see, people can come in, I can filter for the different information that I want. I can look at it by location. Here I've got a map. So if I change the map to different states, it's going to automatically refocus. The size of the circles in this case is based on the percentage of the sales. This is, again, a lot richer information that you can get from just looking at your data in Excel. There's some basic machine learning capabilities in there. So if I wanted to see what influences my category to be technology, well, in this case, it's saying if these subcategory is phone, accessories, machines, and it's giving me the likelihood. So we can actually build machine learning on top of that Excel data very quickly. Different views of how you want to look at the data. Same data, just different breakouts if we want to do some type of color gradient. And that's just one report. So that's one way that we absolutely can help you get more value from your data. The next is, we talked about Excel, CSV. It's kind of the same approach. We can pull that down. Or if you've got your data in source systems already, one of the great things we can do is just hook into that information and build it into a dashboard if we can pull it all together. And again, we try to keep things easy to allow you to get value from your data. So if you've got all your sales data, say it's in Salesforce or some other CRM, homegrown CRM, right? We can pull that information out and we can actually give you very detailed information about sales performance, some type of leaderboard, what your pipeline looks like. But this type of information and interactivity can be built on anything. And another great feature that we can do is we actually have the ability to do some pretty simple but powerful what-if analysis. So again, this is an Excel sheet in the back end that just tells me, hey, here's my rep, here's the units, unit cost, total, and then I've got some sales by year. But what if I wanted to do some type of what-if analysis to see, hey, my sales are here, but I need 5% increase is what we forecasted, but we really think we need a 7% forecast. Well, it's changing the sales impact number dynamically in the report and then telling me what my new unit forecast is. And then if I wanted to do it for all regions or one region, I can come down here and apply the 739 to this region and kind of see. But we can absolutely improve how you're using your data over just Excel or CSV files or sending that around by getting this up into the Power BI framework. And the way that this works for an automation standpoint is that Excel file or CSV file, right, that would still get pulled down as the source. And then on the back end, we actually schedule jobs that you can do up to 8 times a day if you can get your data refreshed that quickly on your Excel or CSV file. That we can pull that information in and refresh it throughout the day. So I'm doing this with customers around call center data, where they're updating it every couple of hours, manufacturing, what's going in, what's actually been built, sales, how many calls have been made, information, has any pipeline data been updated, claims and insurance, as claims are being processed throughout the day, are there any large claims that somebody needs to look at? So there's a lot of things that we can do. And the way that we like to work is really to get you value as quickly as we can by taking your data that you already have, combining it with our experience of how to build out data visualizations and get that into your company as quickly as possible. So if you're looking for better insights from your data, you'd like analytics, a single place for your employees to go. If you're looking for better ways to get more value from your data, here's a few of the ways that we can help. So we do offer small projects where we work with clients that just want to purchase a block of hours. They've got a small project, or maybe they're already using Power BI and they just need some help with getting that project over the finish line. We can do 5, 10, 15-hour blocks of time per month and enable you to get your project done that way. We also do quick start packages that are really designed to cover the cost. We've found that clients really like this because there is no overage. You know exactly what you're paying for up front and what you're going to get out of the back end, so you don't have to worry about budget overruns or going back and asking for more money if things didn't turn out the way that projects sometimes go. But we do these on implementing Power BI from the start. We've done work with clients that already have Power BI and they want us to come in and assess either how they've set it up, how somebody else has set it up, what can we do on that. New project quick start. So again, if you've got an Excel file that you love the data that's in there, you just want to see it in a better, more informative way, we take those, spin those up, and those typically take 4 to 6 weeks. We try to go on the 4-week scale timeline. However, not knowing your data, we do have a little bit of flexibility with that. So those are all ways that we can do quick starts. And then we do the traditional consulting engagement of time and material. So if you've got a larger term engagement, something that you want to get done, but you're not exactly sure how long it's going to take, we can come up with statement of works and try to break that out. Typically with those, even if it's a year-long project, we typically don't want to do any statement of work over 3 months because we want to provide value over time quicker. So we might do, we think this is going to take a year to do, but we think we can break it up into these 3-month cycles so that at the end of each 3 months, you're getting some value from your project and not having to wait a year. So that could be architecture, getting some reports out, getting some initial feedback, however that's going to be. But those are really the 3 most common ways that clients engage us. So if you're interested in getting started with a Power BI project or automating your current reporting, seeing what we can do with your data, please reach out. Again, my name is Derek Wilson. You can reach me by email at dwilson@cdoadvisors.com. You can call me at the office. It's 832-819-5744. And check out our website, CDOadvisors.com. We work with clients of all sizes, from enterprise customers all the way down to very, very small organizations that just need some help. So we're confident that we can provide you a low risk, high impact solution. Let us know how we can help.